Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've posted anything here on YouTube. I do work 45 plus hours a week. Most of those days are 10-hour days. And this being summertime currently, we on the weekends are just going out and enjoying life and having lots of fun. But one of the projects that I really wanted to get done was that my son had actually on this shed, he needed to get his motorcycle in and out of the shed. He cut the siding back and added this extra wood piece in order to get his motorcycle in and out. And what I wanted to do was that I wanted it to have a more even look to it with two doors that were pretty even. So what I ended up doing was I made my own doors. So right here what I did was I actually got some fence boards because the board and batten just was too expensive, as it was the plywood was very expensive to buy. I used a marine grade. So what I did was I painted the back strips on the plywood so that, and then I painted the fence boards that I cut in half and spread them out so that they all match. Because on one of the doors I didn't do that. I just nailed them on first, then I painted it, and of course the paint didn't cover everything, so you can still see the raw wood behind it. On this particular door I am actually painting all the pieces. Like I said, I painted the back of it so it looks all good and you don't see any of the boards behind. Now after I get this done, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm painting the trim. So I decided I'm going to paint this trim white. It gives it a nice, neat kind of barn door look to it. So I put some long pieces on the sides, shorter pieces on the top and down the middle, and then diagonal pieces on the doors, and I have the diagonal pieces going in opposite directions so that the doors, when they come together, actually kind of look like an X. So we're getting this all painted up on the trim, and then after I get all this done, I'm going to nail on the boards. You want to make sure that your nails aren't too terribly long so that they don't protrude out of the back. You do want to put on several different nails because the boards do have a tendency to warp a little bit, and so you just want to make sure that they're on there good. And now I'm nailing on the trim. Doesn't that blue and white just look beautiful? Now, if you don't happen to have a big air compressor in your shop like I do, you can always get one of those pancake air compressors, which I also have, and I will be using that to put up the side trim later on in this video onto the shed itself, and it comes in real handy just to be able to carry around your nail gun to off-site locations or to outside where you just can't use your big air compressor. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background, but It is currently storming outside right now, so we're getting some thunder and rainstorms. Okay, here I am installing that side trim. Now, one of the things that I did, I had to go buy another piece because I messed up. I didn't pre-drill the holes when I was attaching the hinges, and I cracked the piece that I'm currently working on, and so I had to go back and get another piece. So here what I'm doing is I'm actually pre-drilling the holes. So that way when you put in your screws, especially since they're fairly big screws, being these are bigger hinges, and that it'll keep your wood from actually splitting. You don't want to go too terribly deep on it because you actually want the screw to bite into the wood and hold it into place, hold everything into place. But yeah, I do suggest pre-drilling, or otherwise you are going to split your wood. I am currently hanging my second door. I already had hung the first one, and I thought I was getting video of that, but my camera turned off part of the way through it filming, so I don't have video of the first door. Here I'm just tightening up the bolts. And putting on the second hinge. And since I kind of blocked the view and had a little bit of a hard time, I didn't actually show you installing the third hinge because I was blocking it. And here I have the door installed, and here is our final product, our finished product. Now I did have to shave down the left-hand door as you're facing it to be on the left-hand side. I didn't quite measure it quite right, so I end up having to shrink it down, but not enough that you can't really tell. And it is off-center to the shed due to the simple fact that the original door was dead center and expanding it out didn't. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to make more for you and give you some more hints and helps along the way. So until next time, enjoy.